What's going on, everybody? Travis Stevenson here, and welcome to our training on the Covert affiliate method. I am super excited. This is something that I've been doing and that has been generating my businesses and everybody that I've taught thousands of dollars a week, at worst case, thousands a month, but you've got to do it. So trust me when I tell you, this is what you're seeing right here, what we're going to be covering in this section. But over the course of all of these trainings, we're going to show you essentially everything that you would need to make sure that you can actually profit from this. So the Covert affiliate method, in a nutshell, is giving you the ability to generate sales to products without having to have a massive following, without having to post selfies, without having to make reels. Like, you don't have to do what most people kind of have in their mind that they've got to do. All you have to be willing to do is use the tools and systems that I show you, put them in place, and I'm going to give you a bulletproof plan for that over the course of the next few videos. And again, I want to stress that this method absolutely makes us anywhere between $1,000 to $4,000 a week, and I don't even use it to its full extent. I obviously have a lot going on. Right? I run multiple different companies. I have training videos like this that I've got to shoot. I really spend very little time with this. I've automated as much of this as possible, and I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to do the same. Now, the key, though, is that you actually understand what I'm going to be showing you on this page right here, and then that you execute on the stuff that I'm going to give you guys in the future training. So today's goal, I want you guys to leave this set of videos in phase 1, we'll call it, with a group that's ready for you to start deploying this method on. So yes, the Covert affiliate method leverages Facebook, your personal profile, and a group that you're going to create. And I'm going to explain all of this. So if you don't have a massive following, don't worry. If you don't have a group and you don't know how to grow a group, don't worry. Like, none of that stuff is going to come into play today. I'm going to give you the answers to everything as we go through this training. Now, we're going to be covering 3 things in these 3 different training series videos. Number 1, I'm going to be teaching you the exact method, and then we're going to create our group. Okay? Then number 2, I'm going to show you how to fill that group with people. The right people, the people that are going to end up being a great resource for you, regardless of what niche you want to go into. And I urge you to go into a niche that you care about. Regardless of what niche you want to go into, you're going to be able to fill your group with people that will buy affiliate products from you. And you won't have to sell people, you won't have to be pitchy, you don't have to be like all kinds of like salesy and like, oh, you need to get access to this. I'm going to show you the right way to do it. I do things very different than other people. Trust me on this. I've been doing affiliate marketing for 14 years. The number 1 thing that's going to matter for you is the trust that you create with the audience that you're going to be working with. Okay, so if you can do that and you follow what I'm going to teach you guys, you're going to make a lot of money. Now, throughout the course of this, I'm going to show you the product that you can promote. I'm going to do the math for you on how to make $2,720 a month at bare minimum with a product that I give you, show you how to promote, give you an exact outline of exactly what to say, when to say, and how often to say it. So literally, this is as close to paint by numbers as you can ever get. So after we show you how to fill your group, we're then going to show you how to monetize that group. There are multiple ways, and I'm going to describe it all here. There are multiple ways that we can monetize a group. We can monetize growing our profile following. We're going to describe all of this. So again, the cool thing is it's covert. This is not some like overt thing where you're having to like post and do all these crazy, like reels and stuff. You will have to post, but it doesn't have to be anything special. You're just going to talk about what you are doing. I'm going to give you a very easy system to follow. So let's talk about, now that you know we're going to be creating a group, I'm going to teach you how to fill that group. I'm going to teach you how to leverage all of that in order to monetize all of that. Now, that is at its core what we're going to be covering, but I urge you guys to think about the long term of this. I don't know what your background is, but I know that you're watching this and you're going, I want to make, 500, I want to make 1,000, I want to make 2,000 a week. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to reverse engineer that using tools, automation, and selling affiliate products. Now, I'd really hope that you guys can see that the high side of this is, okay, so Travis, you're going to teach me how to get people's attention. You're going to teach me how to sell stuff. But right now I'm only making, 50 to 70% of that. What if I could make 100 by creating my own product? I urge you guys to let that stuff marinate in your mind. Right now you might not know what you would sell, but trust me, if you open your mind to be a producer instead of a consumer, you will start thinking, maybe I could create some sort of basic training that somebody would pay me for and that I can keep 100% of. And my audience is going to trust me now because I've got a group and you're going to have emails, you're going to have all this access to people. But it's not going to feel like you're an influencer or something. You're just going to be like, wow, I've got influence over people and they'll buy stuff from me. Maybe I can create my own thing. So the sky's the limit with this. If you take it seriously, you can absolutely be making very, very good money in a short period of time. So that's what we're going to be covering over the long term. But let's go ahead and break into exactly how this whole system works. So what I wanted to kind of visualize here for you is that there is a flow to all of this, right? There is a flow to all of this, and the more inputs you put into this machine, once you've got the machine built, the more inputs that you put in, the more output you're going to get. The more money you're going to make, the more that you actually put into this. And I'm going to show you guys how you can put in time and you can put in money. And you can choose how much you put in of each, right? Because we're going to be covering how to use this with ads. We're going to be covering how to do this with no money out of pocket. It depends on what you want to do. Now, I will tell you, ads is going to get you there faster. It's going to get you there way more automated, right? So if I'm running ads, I can set an ad up, let it run, and I can go for a workout. I can go take my kids to dinner, right? I can't do that if I'm using a more manual method, right? So the idea of this entire program is to get it to the point where it's making money so that you can buy your time back. If I'm making $1,000 a month, I might put that 1,000 back into ads to grow this to 2,000. So I'm still making only 1,000, but I'm actually growing my assets, which is then going to make me 2,000. It's going to make me 3,000. So I'm hoping over the journey of this that you guys are going to have these big epiphany moments when you realize, oh my gosh, where I'm at right now with a few tweaks, with a few pieces of action, I can actually be making big money. And guys, this sort of a system is exactly what led me to where I am. And I've made 7 figures for 14 years. Well, I didn't make my first couple, but call it 12. So understanding this allows you to get to that next level where you can now say, okay, where can I go from here? So I'm excited to be able to share this stuff with you guys. But let's go ahead and cover, before we actually cover this, let me explain the keys to making all of this work. Okay, I've written them down in my notes. Because all of what I'm about to explain to you isn't going to work if you don't do what I'm about to share with you here. Okay, so number one key, consistency. I am going to teach you how to run this machine. We are going to set this machine up as automated as possible. It's going to generate sales, but you've got to be consistent with it. If you are running this and you're not posting on your personal profile, you're not posting in your group, you're not actually making that group post, it's not going to work. I see so many people fail all the time because they try something one or two times and it doesn't work and they bail. This will not work for you if you are not consistent. Please set a goal for yourself. I am going to do, once you learn how to do all this stuff, I am going to do this for this amount of time and then check in on my progress. And I promise you, you'll get results. So be consistent. Next, authenticity. We are going to show you how to be a covert affiliate, but it is not going to work if you try to be me and not try to be you. Right? Everybody says, Travis, tell me what to post, tell me what to do, tell me what to write my emails for me. That's not going to work. All of this is built off of trust, and you will not get trust if you are acting like me, or if you are acting like anyone else, or if you are copy and pasting. You need to take a step back. Sometimes you might feel overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Look at examples and do your own version of that. Copying somebody else like myself or anybody else is not going to do much for you. So I see a lot of people who are going to ask questions. Hey, Travis, can I see examples of your posts? No. Be creative. Be you. Don't be a clone of me, right? Now, I know some people say, well, Travis, I'd like to use your post as an example. Try doing it without that first. I promise you, all of this, not that complicated. I'm going to give you guys the frameworks that I use. You don't have to see exact examples of everybody else doing something, because what ends up happening is, and I've seen this happen for 14 years. I've been teaching people online for a very long time, and I know it happens by default. People are like, oh, well, I just kind of copied the way that he did this, and I copied the way he did that, and I'm using his thing here, I'm doing that. Trust me when I tell you, authenticity matters, especially when we're doing what we're doing here. So be authentic. Next, find out what makes you unique. Your story is unique. Your story is very different than mine, and it's different than everybody else watching this right now. Figure out what that is. What makes me unique? Was I really old before I got started? And a lot of people think that, you're behind on the tech. Was I really young when I got started? Was I middle-aged? Was I really stressed on time? Am I funny? Am I really not funny? Am I overly analytical? Right? Figure out kind of what makes me unique. What makes you unique? Okay? See, what makes me unique is just my ability to just constantly go. I'm very analytical. I'm very to the point. I don't really run off of emotion. Maybe you run off emotion. That can make you unique. Okay? So think about what makes you unique. Also, second to lastly, really, execution. I'm about to run you through every single step that I could. And I wrote down all of my notes. That's how far I want to take you guys, is I want to take you through every single step of the process. But if you don't execute on it, it ain't going to work. If you get overwhelmed by something and you say, I'm going to throw my hands up with it, it ain't going to work. It will work if you just keep putting your head down and doing and doing and doing. You're going to get stuck. You're going to have complications. The difference between you successful and you failing is pushing through the issues that you're going to come up against. I've never run a group, Travis. I've never done this. I've never done that. Of course you haven't. I know that. Right? I know that. That's why it's so important that you overcome these things. So execute on this stuff at every single stage. The problems might get more complicated, but you're going to get better at handling them. Right? That's what we want. We want to grow. We're here to grow, and I hope to be able to help you guys do that. So, lastly, I want you guys to realize that as I'm talking about all of this, some of the things that you guys are going to think in your head is, well, Travis, I'm not you. I'm not you. I'm not as smart as you. I don't know the things that you know. I don't have your experience. That's okay. You are not a guru. You are a resource. In everything that I'm going to be teaching you here, I want you to remember I am a resource to other people. Okay, so let me give you an example. If you're looking to be a bodybuilder, right? Maybe I'm a bodybuilder, right? I'm trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm obviously right now not a bodybuilder. Okay? I'm not never having gone to the gym. I'm not a 1 on the scale of bodybuilding. I'm not a 1, but I'm definitely not a 5. I've lifted weights. I eat the right way, right? I do those things. So let's call me a 3 on the scale of a 10 to a bodybuilder. I'm definitely not big enough. Okay? Because I'm a 3, I can be a resource to a 1. I don't have to be his guru. I am not saying, hey, you're trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm a bodybuilder. Come with me. No. I say, hey, I'm also trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm a little farther than you are. Here's some things that have helped me out. Notice the change? You don't have to be a guru. You want to be a resource for people, and that's going to help you out massively as you go through this program, is understanding I'm just a resource. And that allows you to be a resource to many other products, which is where you're going to make most of your money as an affiliate. So those are the very important things that I want you guys to understand. Now, let's cover this, because I know you're probably looking at it going, what exactly is going on here? So this, again, is the machine that's going to generate affiliate commissions for us. What we want to do is we want to input as much as we possibly can into the machine. This starts our machine. This turns on the engine. These are our accelerators. These are what actually allows us to make money, okay? These are the channels to which we start this whole machine. So let's go ahead and cover all of this stuff. So as you can see, we've got CAM Tool. Now, CAM Tool stands for Covert Affiliate Method Tool. It's a tool that I've built and that we're continuing to work on that automates some really cool stuff. And then over here we've got ads. Okay, ads can help you grow your group. And let's kind of break this down. So the CAM tool automates sending friend requests to your ideal audience. So I want to kind of break down how all this works. As an affiliate, you need two things. You need an offer that you can promote, and you need an audience of people that might buy that product. Well, I've been teaching this for a long time, but in the last 3 months, we created a program called the Simple Profit System. And that program has gotten results for just about everybody who applies it. So then what happens is those people who are getting results, they go on social media, they go on their profile, and they make a post, and they send us, let's say they do a screenshot of their results in our program, and they say, I've been doing this program for 15 days. I can't believe it. I'm getting amazing results. I love it. I never thought I'd make money before, but now I'm making money. What happens? The people on your profile see that and say, hey, I'd like some extra money. Can you give me a link? So we opened our affiliate program. And now, via simple posts on your profile, you're generating sales. Now, I wouldn't believe it either unless I'd seen it. We have over 24 people that have never made an affiliate sale online that I've confirmed, 24 that I've talked to, that have never made an affiliate sale online that now have over 10 affiliate sales. Okay, so just for reference, one sale of our program pays about $65. So 10 sales is $650. All from doing it and then telling other people about it. How insane is that? That's incredible. Now, in theory, if that works, if posting on your profile about the things that you are doing, the things that you know work, sharing other people's results on your profile, if that works, well then, the idea is, how can we leverage this, what we're calling CAM tool, Covert Affiliate Method tool, to get more people to see our public Facebook posts, just on our normal profile? So the CAM tool, what this does, this allows you to go into groups where other people that might buy this product, where they are, right? You go into those groups, you can go to the members tab, and you can actually click a button that friend requests all of them. So the idea is we're gonna get a lot more friends on our profile. And we're gonna be covering the CAM tool in more depth on day 2 when we get to the fill your group section, okay? But I wanna cover the general idea. This is what we're gonna be covering over the next 3 modules here. So the CAM tool allows us to automate the process of friend requesting people, okay? I'll give you an example. Again, if I'm trying to, on my profile, I'm making posts about this supplement company that's paying me 30% for the protein that I sell, right? Let's just say that's the case. I can make 2 to 4 posts every single week, okay, for this protein. I love this protein. I'm losing weight. It's amazing. It actually works. It tastes so good, right? Whatever you want to post. Everybody on my profile sees that, and they're going to consistently see, I'm getting results, I'm getting results, I'm getting results. Wow. And some of them are going to say, I want results like that. Where do I get them? And you're going to share a link. So now what I would do is I would use the CAM tool. I'd say, hey, this is starting to work. I use the CAM tool and I go into weight loss groups, I go into bodybuilding groups, I go into any group that's already existing, that has members that have already raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in this topic. Okay? I'm interested in this topic. Now, I can go to the members tab and I can use this CAM tool to friend request hundreds of people every day. That's going to get more people to see my posts. With more people seeing my posts, that's more people commenting on those posts or clicking the links in my posts and going and buying my stuff. And literally, that is the most simple version of what we're doing. I know it sounds crazy, but here's what's cool. On your Facebook profile right now, there are 2 places that you can put a link to any website that you want. There's a URL field in your profile. If you go to your Facebook profile, you can edit your profile and you can put a URL in there. Well, that URL could be your affiliate link to the product that you're promoting. Okay, so let's say you're promoting Simple Profit System, and that's the examples that I'm going to be giving you all week because I have multiple dozens. I'd say probably 35 to 40 people that we're paying this month that are doing this method. So I know it works. So imagine this, right? You send 100 friend requests. When you send a friend request, what happens? People see in the top right, Travis Stevenson sent you a friend request, and they go, I don't know who this is, and they click to see who you are. Well, now they're on your profile. Well, what's on my profile? Posts about being able to make money, posts about all my results, and then also 2 links in my profile, one in my bio and then one in the URL field. So now they're seeing my posts, they're seeing my URLs, they're seeing my affiliate link, and they're gonna go, okay, let me see what this guy's talking about. Clicks the link, some of them can buy right away without even ever having to talk to me, without ever having to read my posts. But as long as I am exuding the fact that this is what I do, okay? What you don't wanna have is a profile filled with political crap where it's like this person's talking about politics and then friend requesting me, I don't wanna be a part of this. Or talking about, internet scams and BS and this and that, being negative. If you're positive, if your feed is positive information, positive momentum, when they visit your profile, they're gonna be like, I wanna be around this person, I'm accepting this friend request, and I'm also gonna check them out. Now, let's say they don't click the link and they don't buy. Well, what's gonna happen is the algorithm is naturally gonna say, hey, Tom just accepted Travis's friend request. Show Tom Travis's posts, right? My previous posts. So all the posts that I've been making are gonna start getting their attention. They're gonna see them naturally in their feed. It's gonna be multiple posts. They're gonna be like, wow, this is really interesting. So I'm interested in bodybuilding. This guy's getting really, really great results in the bodybuilding field from this supplement. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna hit him up. Hey, what's that supplement? Thanks for the friend request. Same thing happens in the digital marketing world. I friend request, so let's say I'm talking about how I'm getting results with the Simple Profit System. I'm making $1,000 a week posting reviews on Amazon. I keep sharing that on my feed, just telling people about it. I'm not saying go buy it. I'm just sharing my results saying I cannot believe this. If anybody wants to see this, there is a very short 1-hour training. I can get you access to it the same way that it was the same system that I learned, right? So CamTool gets a bunch of new people to see your posts. Your posts are telling people to comment and or reach out if you're interested. So now your posts are making you money. Now the URL in your profile is making you money, and it's mostly automated, right? Mostly automated. All you have to do is post 2 to 4 times a week. I want you to think about this. Wait a second. I can make money posting on my profile the results that I'm getting by doing something. I don't have to be a guru, and I can make money all the time. And the more friend requests I send to people that are likely going to be, an ideal customer for me, the more money I can make. Now, here's where we take that to a whole new level as well, and that's with our group. A lot of people say, well, Travis, I'd like something a little softer, and we've tested this out, and it works great. What we do is, let's say you start a group, and I'm going to teach this to you guys as we go through, because it's really important that you build a group around a theme, and it's got to be, pay very close attention, this needs to be a theme that you fit into. Now, I do a lot of coaching, I do a lot of training with people individually, and one of the problems that I see when people are starting their own group is they start a group based on who they think will buy the product, not who they are, okay? First off, if you're here, you likely have access to Simple Profit System, okay? Or you want it. So we want to build a group around people like you, not who you think would buy. So the problem here would be, let's say you're 55, okay? And you're like, okay, well, I want to go after young people who want to make money. No, because you don't belong in that group. You're trying to come across as a guru, not a resource. A resource is somebody who's like us, who's a little farther down that path. Okay, so themes for your group could be, are you a veteran? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Are you into fitness and you also want to make money? Are you, anything that makes you who you are, right? Any defining thing. Small town. You live in a small town? Use small town income growth as your group, right? Anything like that. We've got somebody running a group about homesteading. Okay, so let me play this out for you in the homestead arena. Okay, so I've got my profile, and I'm posting on my profile how I'm helping people and how I am myself homesteading. I got chickens. I posted something about my chickens one time. Okay, I actually do have 6 chickens, so I know. I'll post something about my animals, something about homesteading, something about growing, just normal things that I'm doing so it's clear to everybody who sees my stuff, this guy's into homesteading. Then I'm also going to talk about one of the great things that I've realized is that if I can supplement my income, it makes homesteading easier. I've automated my income with Amazon. I'm making $1,000 to $2,000 a month. This is absolutely a must for anybody who homesteads. Hear me out. So right now, you might not have a whole lot of your friends on Facebook that are into the homesteading space. We're also going to create a group called Homestead Income Growth, or whatever you want to call your group, right? Cool name. So this is all going to be about homesteading and income, or being a mom and making money, or being a dad and making money, or living in a small town and making money, or being under the age of 30 and making money, right? Being over the age of 50 and making money, being mid-30s dad making money. Whatever you want to say, single dads, single moms, whatever it is. Find a space that you belong in so that you can say, this is what I'm doing, and somebody else is going to say, well, I should do it too, right? And we want our groups, when somebody sees the group on Facebook randomly, we want them to say, I belong or I don't. We don't want everybody saying, I belong in that group. My group would be, dads that care about health, fitness, and relationships, or fitness, financial fitness, and relationships. And then I would specialize in the group to talk mostly about finance. But I would want people to be like, I'm a dad, and I care about those 3 things. I want to get better at those 3 things. I'm striving for that. That's why I created Wealthery, which is my company. It stands for those 3 arenas. So that's what I belong in. I focus a lot of my time and energy on health and fitness and eating the right food and my nutrition. I focus a lot of time on building relationships, making sure that they're strong, investing in them. And I spend a lot of time on my income, not only making more income, which is the first pillar, but then also making sure my income makes me income. And I can talk about all these things in my group. Okay? So I want a group that is something about me that other people can resonate with. So, CamTool. Now, I go into a homestead group. Let's talk about the homestead example again. I go into a homesteading group, and one that already exists, and it's like homesteading, experts. I don't know what the name of it is. I go into that group, I click on the members tab, and I can use this Cam software, and I can say send 100 friend requests to everybody in this group. Here's what I know about the people in that group. They are homesteaders, and I know that I am talking about homesteading and telling them on my profile, I'm making posts that say, hey, I've got a free group that's helping homesteaders specifically earn additional automated income that's helping them do X, Y, and Z. Now, the same thing goes for, I started a group that's helping moms create additional income. I started a group that's helping dads create additional income. It's completely free to join. Anybody interested, comment below, I'll send you a link. People that are now friends with you, new friends that we know are interested, are going to be on your profile. They're going to see those posts, and I do that once a week. I'll invite them into my group. Now I'm building my group. Now, here's what's very true about the internet. I can make money anytime I can get someone's attention. Okay? If I can get a lot of people's attention multiple times a day, I'm going to make a lot of money. If I can't get anybody's attention without paying for ads and paying for this and paying for that, or putting in a bunch of manual effort, I'm not going to make as much money. Okay? So we have several pillars that are going to make you money. Number 1, your profile. That's going to get somebody's attention every single time you post. Okay? So now we've got their attention. So we're working hard in the beginning. The CamTool is going to automate this. CamTool is going to automate to get their attention one time. So now they've seen our profile, they've seen our links, they've seen our posts. Cool. Maybe somebody buys. You'll make affiliate commissions that way. You'll grow your email list this way. Just off of using the CamTool to send friend requests, you'll make money. That's pretty simple. Now, I want to be able to actually make good money. So I need their attention again and again and again, because most people aren't going to buy right away when they see your profile, right? They're going to see your profile, maybe they click a link, they don't buy. Well, what if they see, again, key number 1, consistency? What if they see that I'm constantly posting about my results? What if they see that I am actually a good resource? I'm not just skipping to the next product the next day. I'm not just completely throwing my hands up in the air and ignoring all of this. That's why consistency is so important. They also see that I'm being authentically me on my profile. I'm not a robot. I'm not just reposting stuff that other people are talking about, right? I'm actually sharing real value. You're here right now, which means that you have learned real value already. You could share that with your people, and now you're a resource. This is how simple it really is, guys. So now, CamTool is getting me more friends in the, homesteading space. I have a group in the homesteading space. Maybe that group is linked in my bio. So now they see it, they click on the group, and they join my group. Well, when they join our group, we actually have a system and an application that I'm also going to show you guys how to set up and use that actually asks for their email address. Okay, so when they apply, they're actually going to type in their email address, and our platform is going to capture that email address and put it into a system that allows us to send broadcasts to those people. So now think about what I've just done. Literally by sending friend requests, okay, I got their attention once. They saw my profile. Now they're going to accept my friend request, okay? So now I'm going to get to see them again when I post. Well, now they joined my group, so I've got them in 3 different platforms. I got their attention once, now my profile in my future posts, and then the 3rd time when they join my group, they're going to see my group posts. That's giving me 3 opportunities to make money. This is why most people fail, so pay attention. The more opportunities you have to make money off of somebody, the better chance you have of making more money. We don't need more people. We need more ability to reach the right people. Okay? Reaching them once sucks. You'll make some money, but you got to keep filling that machine. You have to keep rotating right here. That's not our goal. Our goal is, okay, let me fill this big well, and then let me work all these angles. That's what I want for you. That's what the Covert Influencer Method allows you to do. So I get them into my group, and I'm going to post more like highly related stuff in the group. So it's only about homesteading in there. It's only about homesteading and income. It's only about, the stuff that you've been able to do by automating your income. How has that helped you grow your homesteading? How has that helped you make, better decisions? How does it help you alleviate some of the stress of setting things up? Okay? So all the problems that come with homesteading and lack of money, talk about how it helps you solve them by putting in a little bit of work, taking a one-time training for $97 that teaches you how to automate your income. And so it's always a really nice, sort of soft pitch pull in, right? So we're capturing their email, and that gives us our, 4th opportunity to reach out to them? Because now I can send automated emails, and I'm going to be teaching you guys on the final day all about this. So this is our monetization section. This is the actual, I would say, startup system. And then this is how we actually fill the group. And that's going to be the majority of what we're looking to do. So now we build the actual system. And the system looks like this. On our Facebook profile, our normal Travis, my personal profile, I'm going to post 2 to 4 times a week. Not rocket science, not that hard. 2 to 4 times a week. There's 7 days in a week. You're not even posting every day. Sometimes I'll share my results. Sometimes I'll just be a normal guy. Maybe I make a post today about how I'm eating carnivore diet and how it makes me feel, right? Normal posts. Because then they see that you're a real person. You are being authentically you. But you're also, they can see that you're doing this. They can see that you're, hey, she's putting in the work. He's putting in the work, man. He's posting about stuff that's making himself better. Now, if you're not making yourself better, well, you wouldn't be here, because in order to be here, you've got to be willing to make yourself better. But if you're not making yourself better constantly, you're plateauing, and that's not that fun to talk about. So I get it. Work on yourself. Work on making more money. Work on getting more in shape. Work on having better relationships with your spouse. Then there's something to talk about. Those are the 3 most important things in life: relationships, health, and finances. So as you're working on any of those elements, talk about it on Facebook. It's that simple. Now we've got posts. So now we've got 2 to 4 posts a week. Not that bad. DMs. So DMs mean direct messages. As you're getting more friends here and you're posting on your page, people are going to DM you. Hey, what's going on? What are you up to? What is that thing? I'd love to learn more. Talk to them. Hey, great to hear from you. Thanks for reaching out. What do you do now? Do you have any success online? Are you making money? No? What are you looking to make money for, if you don't mind me asking? Are you looking to replace a job, or do you not work right now? Oh man, I got the perfect thing for you. It's $97 and you're going to love it. It's going to guarantee that you make money. It's the best place to start for anybody who's looking to start online. Done. Now, you can have up to 10 to 20 conversations a week, and it should take you no more than 10 minutes a day. So as of right now, I would think that you're at about 10 to 12 minutes every day between posting and DMs. I think you have that time. Don't look at me and say, Travis, I don't have time for all of this. You set it up once. It's a machine. And we're going to go over that here in a second. But you're posting, you're DMing. That's going to happen no matter what. We might as well fill it with more, right? Now, there are ways where you can bring a virtual assistant in to manage your DMs. Plenty of people do that. We'll talk about that later. But right now, you're just getting started. Don't worry about scaling yet. Now, the next way, and this is only for your group. So off of your profile, you're going to make money off of the link in your bio, off of your posts, and off of DMs. You're going to send everybody who you talk to the link to join the program, okay? Now, again, let's look at the top half. If I send 200 friend requests a day and I get 100 new friends a day and I get, 15 new people every day seeing my posts and 5 new people every day DMing me, I'm going to make sales. So all stop. If you want to make money online, and this is all you do, you'll make money online. 100%. In fact, do this for 60 days. Be good, be consistent. Do it for 60 days. And if you don't make money, I'll give you money out of my own pocket. That's how well I know this works. I'm paying dozens of people every week for promoting our program. The key to this, though, is you've got to be doing whatever you're promoting. Don't be that person who just promotes something. Again, I use this reference, like promoting something without also being invested in that thing is like not going to a movie, but telling your friend you're going to love that movie. I don't love it. I definitely don't love it enough to put my own time and effort into watching it, but you're going to love it. It sounds like an insult. If you want to actually make money, don't insult people. Well, you're going to need this. If you want to make more money, you need this. Just do it. Use it. I make almost all of my money when it comes to affiliate marketing off of stuff that I use. Now, eventually, you can start promoting stuff that you know for 100% fact will work. Simple profit system can work because you can use other people's results and tout those, right? But it's always easier if you say, look, I'm doing this. It's all I'm doing is sharing with you what I'm up to, and I'm going to make sales, okay? Number one key, if that's all you do is talk to people and post on your Facebook page once a week, twice a week, you're going to kill it. You're going to make money. So right now, I'm going to assume you're going to do that and you're going to make money because you're going to be consistent, you're going to be authentically you, and you are going to execute on this, right? Those 3 big keys. Now, if you leverage the group, now you can also, from your profile, consistently remind people, hey, I've got a mom's group, I've got a dad's group, I've got a homestead group, I've got a 50 plus group, I've got a Gen X group, I've got a 30s dad fit group, I've got a 20-year-old group, I've got a college kids groups, right? Whatever you're in, make a group. People like belonging to things, okay? So now from the group, we're also gonna make posts in that group that work exactly the same way they do in the profile. I'm gonna make a post in the group telling people something. Now we have 3 different types of posts. I'm not gonna go over that in this video. We're gonna talk about how to monetize specifically in that video because this video would get very long otherwise. So we're gonna make posts in our group. We're gonna also DM with the people who've joined our group. Then we get the access to these 3 new things. And again, all of this is gonna be covered in the 3rd section. A tapper is really cool. This is one of the ways that I'm making about $1,000 to $2,000 a week without really having to do much of anything. I'm gonna explain exactly what a tapper is. It's freaking awesome. Next, ads. There is a way for you to advertise to almost everybody who's in your group. Running simple ads just ensures that you've now reached them again, right? Realize that these are our touch points. These allow us to get touch points. And these bring in the people who we're looking to have touch points with. The more touch points I have, the more money I'm gonna make. The more clicks you send to an offer, the more money you're going to make. These allow you to send clicks. These allow you to actually give you the ability to get those clicks. And these are the people that we're bringing in. It's pretty much that simple. And then lastly, with your group, you're also gonna have email at this point. You might not have email from everybody who's friends with you on Facebook. But when they join your group, because we're asking for email, we're gonna have email from everybody. You can send 2 to 4 emails a week. And again, here's what's great. All of this is half an hour a day to manage. Half an hour a day. Travis, I don't have half an hour a day. Wake up half an hour earlier. Go to bed half an hour later. What I'm talking to you about right now is easily 10 sales a week. This right here, 10 sales a week, easily, low ball. That's if you're putting the bare minimum in here, you're doing the bare minimum in here, okay? 10 sales a week. We pay $68 a sale. That's $680 a week. Bare minimum, okay? Minimum. Now, if you're watching this and you go, Travis, $680 a week doesn't even sound that interesting to me. So $2,720 a month, I'm not interested in that as a bare minimum. Then you can go. I can't help you. If you don't want to learn how to build an email list, how to generate a group that can essentially help you sell anything you want, build a profile full of people that are just like you and things that you're interested in, which is what the point of a Facebook profile is anyways. If I'm interested in homesteading and I go and I friend request a bunch of people in homesteading, how is that not making my life better too? Travis, I'm really interested in bodybuilding. I'm going to go friend request a bunch of bodybuilders. Now my feed is full of stuff that I'm interested in. This sucks. It's not high school friends anymore. It's not my Aunt Martha. If the only reason you're using Facebook is to connect with family that you probably don't get along with anymore anyways, high school friends that you haven't talked to in forever, and you're worried about them judging you for trying to get better, you've completely missed the boat, but this is your chance to turn that around. Leverage our CAM tool, which we're going to cover in the next videos. Leverage our CAM tool to fill your profile with people that are like you, that are on a similar journey, that are interested in the stuff that you are. Your life will get better, and then you'll be able to be a resource through your group, through your ads, post, DM, tapper, and email. You'll be able to make money. Now again, 10 sales a week is the minimum that I would say that you could make from all of this. And the only thing that costs money is ads if you run them from your group, but I don't even suggest that you do that. You'll see in the training, these two right here, these two ads, I suggest that you don't do them until you're making more money from the free method to pay for the ads that you're running. That's simple. So this is no money out of pocket for a $2,720 a month return, which is pretty friggin' stellar. So at this point, you can see all of this leads to you generating more traffic for whatever affiliate offer that you're promoting. Okay, so now you can see how it all works. We're gonna find people who've already raised their hand in another group and said, I'm interested in this topic. We're gonna send them a friend request automatically through our CAM tool, or you can do this manually, right? I'm gonna show you the automated way that's gonna just do this for us. You can absolutely do it manually, okay? So now we've got a bunch more friends coming in, 100, 200, 300 a day, okay? Now they're gonna see our profile, some of them are gonna buy, some of them are gonna opt in. Some of them are just gonna accept our friend request and see our posts, then they're gonna buy. Some of them are gonna DM us and then they're gonna buy. Some of them are gonna see our group posts and then they're gonna see our posts inside of that group and then they're gonna buy, okay? It might take a month, 2 months, 3 months for some of these people to see your consistency. Wow, Travis is still posting about making money. He's making more and more and more. I need to get on this. Now, if I'm inconsistent and I only post on my profile one time and then everything else is politics and sharing this stupid video and, oh, look at this thing, I missed the boat. They're not gonna wanna pay attention to me anymore because now I'm just noise. Don't be noise. Be helpful. Be proactive. Be positive. And be consistent. And now what we wanna do, now that you guys understand all of this, now the point of the rest of this video is I'm gonna help you guys build and set up your group in a way that's gonna guarantee that you get emails from everybody, and it's gonna also guarantee that we've got the naming mechanisms right, and that we've set up our groups so that we can start doing this pretty much ASAP. Then we're gonna move into, on phase 2 here, this section right here. How do we fill our group? I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. And then in phase 3, we're gonna talk specifically about how often do I post? What kind of stuff do I post? How do I handle DMs? Maybe there's a script coming that can explain how I handle DMs. How does a tapper work? How do I find one? What do they say? How do ads work? How do I actually run ads to people, and what am I running ads for? How do I run ads to them anyways? Emails, how do I send emails? How many should I send? How do I automate some of that? I'm gonna show you guys all of it. So by the end of this, you'll not only have a group, you'll have an outline for how to automate as much of this as possible. You'll be ready to run on your profile. You'll have the CAM tool set up. You'll be making this work by the end of this training. So now what I want to do is I'm actually going to hop into my computer, not physically, don't worry. I'm going to hop into my computer though, and we're going to go over building an actual group from scratch. I'm going to make it as quick as possible, but don't worry. it's actually pretty easy. So majority of this stuff, aside from some of the key points, you'll be able to kind of stumble your way through. So as I go quickly on this, don't stress about that. I am going to show you pretty much 4 different things: your background image, how to name your group and what to name it, how to allow pages, how to actually sign in as a fan page, and then also the group questions and what we do with that. So let's hop into the computer. All right, guys, what's going on? We are here in my computer so that I can actually build a group with you live. I think it's super important that you guys actually see how to go through some of these very basic steps. Now, first important step is you want to actually make sure that your group name is themed. I mentioned that before, but I don't want you guys creating a group that's just a random group on Facebook. It should be very themed. So let's go ahead and talk about it. We're going to go to see all groups, and I'm literally going to click create new group. Pretty simple so far, right? Now, we have to have a name. We're going to choose privacy as public. Totally fine with public. I actually like it. I think it helps you get a little bit more virality. Now, we're not going to invite friends right now, although you could. You absolutely could if you know somebody fits into this group. Now, in my case, because I want to do a themed group, I'm going to make a group about dads making money. Okay, so here's one of the things that you can do. I use Jasper, which is an AI tool. I love AI. It takes some of the thinking out of our, process, and I'm just going to ask it to create a name. You can do the same thing with ChatGPT. Can you generate 5 different group name options for a Facebook group that will be for dads that are looking to create additional income? Let's see what it says. Very simple cue here. Dads earn more, the Money Making Dads Club, Father's Financial Success, Dad's Side Hustle Haven, the Working Dad Network. I like Working Dad Network, so we're going to go with that. Or the profitable Dad Network, or let's see, Dads Earn More, the Money Making Dads Club. I like Working Dad Network. Yeah, I don't hate it. All right, we're going to go with that just for the sake of this. The Working Dad Network. Okay. That's it. Literally, I now hit create. So again, the name is important because if somebody comes across my page normally, I would want them to say, I belong in that group. Now, we need to change the background cover, right? We need to change the background cover. Now, I do a couple of different things here, but I always use Canva and I always use the free version. So I'm going to go ahead and create a, as you can see, Facebook group. If you search that, you'll get group cover photos. Okay. So I want to do ones that are not paid for. And all I really care about is the size. So we can go size of Facebook group cover photo. It says 1600 by 856. So we're going to go back to Canva. 1640, 856. 1640, 856. Where's the custom? There it is. They changed it. 1640, 856. Create a design. So now whatever we fill this with is going to be our group background. Now, I have a bunch of different uploaded images, right? So if I'm going to go with, some sort of a fit dad network, some sort of financial dad network, I want it to be about dads. This could totally, for sure, just be me. No problem with that. I'm looking through all of these because I've got a bunch of old images. And what we're looking for is like something like this would be cool, right? Because we're trying to build this idea of like earning income, okay? So now I can take it and I can make it kind of more transparent. So whatever text is on top kind of is the primary that shows up. And then what we really want is buttons, right? So I have one button uploaded. I think this is great. We can just go right kind of there to make sure that it's going to show up everywhere. And we can also pop a nice little arrow on here. Now, again, the background that I'm using right now isn't ideal because I would preferably like it to be a little darker. So I can go here. I believe you can edit the photo. Yeah. So I can actually take this one way or the other. The contrasts, because we want the text to actually show up, but we don't want to lose the background, right? So oh, that's pretty cool, but that's all right. No matter what we do to this, I'm going to have to put something on. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to change a little bit of the background here, but cool. That's a good start. Because what I can do now is I can add text. So I can literally just take that off, text. Whatever text I add, it's probably going to have a background, and I'll show you how we do that. We just put shapes behind it. But let's go with... I want something very legible. I like these. So I'm going to put a background behind it. But we can put like this. Now this image, I can also make it a lot bigger. All right. Put it over there. So now we've got, this section over here that's working for us. And then click here, kind of underneath it, almost like an opt-in page, right? So we're going to put Dad's, what did I call it? Working Dad Network. Dad's earning more. And what I'm going to try to do here, can I get that? No. Okay. I'm just going to call it what it was. Working Dads. Oh, come on. Okay. Working Dads. Now, I'm actually going to put a shape behind it. Oh, this is pretty cool. That's a new feature. I could draw behind it. So if I wanted it to be like this. Now let's see. Do I get to choose the thickness? No. But it doesn't let me put it in front or behind. Oh, I can eventually. That's too much work. Let's just go here. Elements. We're going to take this kind of rounded shape. Put it right there. Now we're going to change that color to whatever we want. Right? Black, white, gray. Doesn't really matter. I don't love when it's like that. I'd rather it be something that doesn't have a hard shape. But at least there's something. Now, with this is like some kind of animation. I don't really need an animation. I just want it to be like that. Ideally, we would just have it be like this, right? So I'm just going to delete this because that's not going to work. I want just an image. So I can do here, like that. Make it a little smaller. Working Dads. Click here. Okay, not the best one in the world. I'm not claiming to be that, but what we want is now we're going to go download. So you're probably wondering, Travis, how do they click on the profile? What is that? How do they click on the profile, image? What does that do? I'll show you. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to edit this. We're going to upload our photo that we just created. Working Dads. Save changes. Okay. So that's now our background. Again, when in the future I can change it. I can have somebody who's a real graphic designer do this. Like there's a lot more that you can do eventually, but for now this works perfectly. Now here's what's great. If I click on this, right, let's imagine I click on the click here button, right? Now I can edit this to now have a little description. we're all working dads, and part of our role in life is to provide. The point of this group is to help dads automate some of their income, allowing them to provide with less stress. To see the best system for automating income with the least amount of effort and resources needed, link here. Okay, I'll put my link right there. Now, done editing. So now, anytime somebody comes into my group, they're going to see it's going to look like this, right? It's just going to look like a normal group. But they're going to see the click here button, click on it out of curiosity, and now they're going to see this description. That's another way for me to make sales all the time. Okay, so pretty cool. Let's continue. So what we're going to do now is we are actually going to work on our group questions. Now, I know I have to activate them. I think they're in here. So you can see new member intro. We have that off right now. You can use that. You don't have to. What we want is... No, we want questions. And they're in one of these two things here. Let's see. Post format, approve edits, approve all members' posts. Yeah, we always want to approve posts, that's for sure. It's one of the settings that you definitely want to pay attention to, is make sure that not everybody can just post all the time. Who can participate in the group? Pages and profiles I'm totally fine with. Participant approval is going to be on. Choose if people must be first approved by the admin. When I hit save, now it should give me participation questions over here. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so now that participation is approval is on, I'm going to hit participation questions and create questions. Question number 1, are you a dad looking for ways to make additional income? Okay, this is going to be a multiple choice. Add an option. Yes. Add an option. No. Okay. If they say yes, we want to approve them. If they say no, we deny them. Very simple, right? That's a qualifying question so that they now know they belong in the group. Now, create a next one. We have a new member bundle, which includes free trainings, updates, and access to our newsletter where we share what's working. Enter your email below for access to that. Okay, written answer, save. So now they're going to be saying, yes, I'm a dad. Here's my email address. Bam, we just got their email. Pretty cool, right? Now, as they apply, you're going to see it's going to look a little bit like this. When you actually go into your group, you're going to have participant requests over here. You click on that, and you're going to see right here, I have questions, and then they can type their email address in. Look at this. Look at how many people, as they apply, are typing their email address in. See that? They're all typing an email address. So that's me getting email addresses completely free that I'm now going to go and use and send them emails, send them marketing materials, send them updates on certain stuff. So at this point, our group is effectively set up the way that we need it to. I don't have to change too much more of this right now. This is all I want the group to be. Right? Now, I could go through and invite dads that I know should be in this network, which of course is awesome. Great way to get the group started. But again, the way that I'm really going to do this is, if you look at the very top here, my URL is up there. I would copy this. I would go to my Facebook profile. So you can see I go to my profile. Right here, I could edit my bio and put the link right here, or I can edit my details and put the link right there. Either way, I could now promote my group completely free. You can have this be your affiliate link or a group link. I would suggest that you get, a group link somewhere in there because we do want to grow that group. But as you start to promote it, you're going to get people looking to participate. You want to approve them. The questions are already asked in there. And so you could manually type in, take their email, copy, paste into an autoresponder, put their name in, and I'll show you exactly how long that takes. Let's see if this works. Nope. So we want to go right here. Okay. So I would now, in my autoresponder, I use Kartra. I would click this plus leads sign, create a new lead, first name, Austin Klein, right? So Austin Klein. Oh, put their email in, right here. Bloop. There we go. Austin. I can hit save, and now we've got a lead. And so now whenever I want to go send a broadcast, whenever I want to automate something, which we're going to be teaching you guys in the monetization section, how to monetize this, how to actually, okay, so I've got their email. How do I get emails automatically going out to them? How do I broadcast to them? Well, the way that we teach it is Kartra. Kartra has everything in it. You can build pages, you can build emails, you can do autoresponders, you can do if this, then that's. It's the best platform for all of this stuff. But at this point, your group is done. And that was the point of this first training, is so that you could see exactly how to go about creating a group, what the purpose of having a group is, and now we get to move to section 2. So you will either be getting an email, or if you're watching this after the fact, you will be seeing a link where you can go to watch section 2. In section 2, we are going to be talking all about how to fill your group. So right now, there's nobody in my group. How do I go about filling my group? Well, wouldn't it be nice if I had a bunch of dads that were on my profile, a bunch of dads that I could invite, a bunch of dads that are seeing my posts? Well, yeah, that would help. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. That's going to be in video 2. Make sure you guys go out right now in between videos. Go and make your group. Think about what your niche is going to be. Think about what your environment's going to be. Make that focused group that you know you belong in, and make a very simple profile background. Put your link in there, and this is going to get the ball rolling. I will see all of you guys in phase 2. I hope you enjoyed. See you there.